Hi, and welcome to Mechanical Keyboards Live. I'm your host, Ski with Pete. Welcome to the show, everybody. How you guys doing today? As you can see, I'm wearing my Ski with Pete hat. Ski with Pete hat. What's going on, everybody? Don't forget, we're in full 4K, broadcasting live. We got some awesome stuff for you today. Let's start right over here with the giveaway. Actually, let's do shout-outs first. Shout-outs to Zombies, Jesper Lundqvist, Euphorical. Steffi is here. Steffi, by the way, thanks for liking, and I think that's all you did. You just liked the tweet that I did this week at the 1UP Christmas party. It was kind of impromptu, but it was sort of fun all the same. Jesper Lundqvist is here. What's going on, Jesper? Oscar Hernandez is in the house. Dillinger Daily. Are you new to the show, Dillinger? Don't know if I've seen you around before. I am Drokala. Probably Dracula, but pronounced better. What's going on? Not Really Daedalus is also in the house. What's up? What's up? Already, Dillinger's asked a question about QMK. I'm pretty sure you can run QMK on this, but today and for this example, I'm not going to be doing QMK. I'm going to instead use Easy AVR because I like Easy AVR. It's easy. It's actually called Easy AVR USB Keyboard Firmware Keymapper, which is a real catchy name. I like it for that as well. When you have a catchy name, you know it's good. What's going on, everybody? I see some new people here too. Beast! Exclamation point is here too. Welcome to the show. Zombie says, just got my AND Pro with Gateron Brown. So you guys have any recommendations on how to improve it? Start programming the thing. Cool. All right, let's kick off today's show with the giveaway. If you were here early, I might not have been able to have uploaded the... sorry, I look a little crazy with my hat on. I might not have been able to update the About section to include the giveaway, but it's the gleam.io link that's under the keyboard parts in today's build. It's under here. Or if you're on mobile, it's under here, that V thing. You press that, and then you go find the gleam.io link, and you can use your subscription to this channel to subscribe... No, not to subscribe, to enter the giveaway, this week's giveaway. And here's all the stuff that's in it. So we're starting off with a big sticker from Hungerworks Studio, which is totally dope. We got some more stuff from Hungerworks Studio, some of his smaller artwork pieces. There's that and this as well, which are all pretty cool indeed. We've got some more stickers in here too. We've got... let's see, OLKB, which is rad, mechanicalkeyboards.com, oneupkeyboards.com, Cooler Master, and a big one from oneupkeyboards.com. I'm the owner of oneupkeyboards.com, by the way, if you didn't know. I assume most of you do. There's also a cable kit from oneupkeyboards.com, which is totally cool. There's, from mechanicalkeyboards.com, a key tester, 2 keycap pullers, also from mechanicalkeyboards.com. A switch opener. Those are super useful if you're going to do any tuning. There's also this Hotkeys Project Artisan, which is pretty cool. I'll do a close-up of that later on in the stream. And there's a 1UP Keyboards 1UP keycap. All given away this week. Yes, the giveaway is open internationally. But you may have to pay duty. Duty is not included in the giveaway. So please do give away responsibly. Of course, you can share on Twitter and whatever. We don't collect your information or anything like that. If you want to sign up to the newsletter at oneupkeyboards.com, go do that at oneupkeyboards.com. That is not what the Gleam.io stuff is for. Gleam.io will only ever be used if you are the winner. Under no other circumstances will we ever contact you through Gleam.io. Anyways, that's all the stuff in here. And I'm just going to read some of the questions before I get on to the main part. With 23 people watching, if I could ask all you guys to go ahead and smash like. Of course, the video description says I'm going to be building this JD40 Mark II from 1UP Keyboards, and that's exactly what I'm going to do, so go ahead and smash that like button. What else? Not Really Daedalus says hi. Passer Bjorn says, hey, Ski with Pete. What's up, Passer Bjorn? Not Really Daedalus says, oops, gotta rub my dog's belly, be right back. Hey, man. Sometimes that takes some time, you know? You could be a while. This might sound weird, but I have no idea how to program it. Is it just software? If so, what would you recommend? I think it's on-board programmable, if I remember correctly. And I've just actually sold my... I've just sold the An Pro, which brings us to the next. I had an An Pro, and I sold it on Mech Market to help raise money for this show. I got $40 for it, so let's pump this up. That puts me at 133. 133 of the goal of 450. That goal of 450 is there on the desk because that is how much it's going to cost to get a 360 camera, which I'm going to mount like right here so you guys can look around the room and see everything that's going on. If you'd like to contribute to this total during the show, go ahead and do that with... What's it called? Why is my mind gone here?
Super chat.
Super chat. Thank you, Steph. Super chat. If you guys don't know, Steph is behind me somewhere. Steph, wave your arm. There she is. It's this. There, she's somewhere back there. You can ask Steph questions too. She won't answer, but you can ask.
Indeed.
Sweet. So I said smash the like button. I said 4K. I said join the giveaway with the gleam.io. Go check in the about section for relevant links to everything you can see on my desk and on the stream today. Super chat is enabled. I've said what's up to most people. Shad, I see that you're here, buddy. Don't worry, you get a shout out. What else? What else? Nothing, I guess. Let's get on to doing the JD40. Okay, so I'm going to assume that you guys have all never built a keyboard before, so I'm just going to start like plain old. This is the PCB, and to show you the PCB, I'm just going to action cam it. There we go. There's the PCB right there. JD40 Mark II. This is the One-Up Keyboards edition. You can see there is the Atmega 32U4 chip, which is how this thing becomes a fully programmable keyboard. If you haven't already checked out my video about fully programmable keyboards, you totally should go do that. It's in the about section, actually. If you scroll down a ways, you'll... sorry, I can just hear a bag falling over there very slowly. You can find links to that in the about section. There's also the reset button right there. We're going to use that in a second. Do you see that? Right up at the top there. This is a mini USB version. And what else can I say about this PCB? It's slick as you get. This is the gold pad black version of it. It's so cool. But you know what? Just before we get on to that, can I just show you guys? This thing arrived late last night. Where the heck is it? This arrived late last night. Look at how cool this thing is. This is the Gone Nerd 60 PCB. This is for 60% PCBs. My gosh. That arrived last night. We just put it up on the website. The Gone Nerd One-Up Keyboards Edition. Black PCB. ROHS gold-plated. Oh, so good. So this is for a 60% board. But of course, I'm not building a 60% board today. I just had plans for this JD40, so I thought I would go ahead. What are Panda switches comparable to? Panda switches are actually a linear switch. Just going to put this back on overhead here. Pandas are a linear switch. They have a couple special features. There we go. Firstly, they're a low wobble design, so the switch wobbles less as you push the key down. It's also it's a linear switch, and it's also got a really neat feature, which is that these pins on the bottom are actually removable. So let me just show you here what that means. When I solder this in place, what is actually going to happen is I'm only going to pull it up partway because they're a bitch to put down. But you can see the pins are on there. See that? just in there. That pin underneath the part that you solder means that you can remove the switches entirely after soldering, which is nice if you want to get inside and do any modification to the stem, or you want to lubricate, all that sort of stuff. It's not just that the top is openable, but the whole switch is removable, which makes it pretty easy to get inside, and you can basically completely disassemble this board back to its pieces and reassemble it back again. But that's the Panda switch. It's a pretty cool switch indeed. There's also a tactile version of this switch called the B-Sun Brown. You can get both of those on 1UP keyboards. Panzer Bjorn says, "Hey Steph."
Hey.
Okay. Let's get on to this for a few seconds. One of the things that you might not know is that the JD40 PCBs don't come pre-programmed. So we're going to have to start out. You didn't mention in your email, Pastor Bjorn, didn't you mention in your email that Pandas are tactile, non-clicky, not linear? No, the B-Sun Browns are the tactile version. I hope I haven't made a mistake anywhere. They are, Pandas are linear switches. I did a Panda Zelio, or a Xanda, they're sometimes called, which is a Zelio stem inside of a Panda housing. And those are super tactile. They're the most tactile switch you can currently put together, but that is not what these are. These are just plain Pandas, a linear switch. Oscar Hernandez says, at skiwithpete, so it's pretty much a switch with a free hold tight. Yeah, basically. It comes with a hold tight built into it. So it's guaranteed to work. And
There's a brand name hold tight though.
it's not, no, it's not. Hold tights are different, but this is not that. This is
Same idea.
same sort of idea. But they're already put on all the switches. All right, where the heck were we? Where are we? We're going over to the tester, because over on the tester, I've already opened up Easy AVR USB keyboard firmware key mapper. No kidding, that is its name. Easy AVR USB keyboard firmware key mapper, or Easy AVR for short. So what we're going to do is go over here to new layout, do the JD40 Mark II, and we're just going to do the all keys version. That's it, just like that. And all I'm going to do, actually, you know what? I'm going to do one thing a little bit different. You see this function? I'm going to send the FN layer. I'm actually going to do layer 2, and I'm going to make this the boot key. All right, just go down here, boot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this function layer 2. This key here, function layer 2. And I'm going to go to the default mode. And I'm also going to change that there to function layer 2. And I'm going to make sure even on FN layer, this is still FN layer 2. Now, for those of you who've never seen a fully programmable keyboard before, you'll see here what's happening. Even though this is only a 40% keyboard and doesn't have numbers, you can map the numbers out to one of the layers. So in this example with my left thumb, if I were to press down on the FN key, that would move me to the function layer. And on the function layer, of course, I would have access to my F keys, my number keys, and any of the other keys that you might want. Now, if there was something missing here, all you need to do, say, like I did, is create a function layer 2, and then layer 2, there you go, or you can do layer 3, or layer 4, or layer 5, or layer 6, or layer 7, I think you get where this is going, layer 8, or layer 9. So you can have up to 9 layers of programmability. That's quite a lot of layers. But you can have up to 9 layers of programmability as you go through this thing. You can also have macros. You see macro M1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through to M14. You can have up to 14 macros. Now the macros can be anything you want. This macro, you could say put out your favorite YouTuber. Or you could, instead of just your favorite YouTuber, you could do something like you could go straight to the YouTube channel by doing this, youtube.com/skiwithpete. you know, you can actually have this be a giant written out paragraph, or like I often do. Let's see if I've programmed it into this one. I haven't. You could do an HTML page. You could do a whole HTML page. I'm not going to do that, but I will keep this as M1, and I'll just put M1 on function layer 2. Function layer 2, I'll just put it, where should I put that? I'll put that, say here, which is a P usually. So function 2 and P will be M1. So I'm just going to go down here through this thing, go to M1, there's M1, and that'll be my macro there. Okay, cool. Next thing I need to do, I need to save this layout. I can't go any further without saving it, so I'm just going to do JD40 underscore basic. I just don't want to confuse that with any crazy saves that I have elsewhere. But I'm just checking the chat real quick here. Zombies, you know, that's the same thing that I went through. I'm just going to show it in the top screen here, but I made a little macro pad so that I could do different streaming functions without needing one of those Elgatos. That's essentially. Zombies, can you use this same program for AnPro? No, you can't. Have you tested the Zelio housing with an MX Silent in Spring? I've heard that they're amazing to type on. Yeah, I did. Actually, I built one of those keyboards in a recent live stream. You should go check it out. All right, all I need here, which I don't currently have, here we go. So in the top screen, the live screen over here, you can see I'm just going to plug my keyboard in. Sorry, my PCB. Just going to plug it in. And then the next thing I'm going to do is press the reset button on the JD40 PCB. Now that I've done that, I can go over back to the programming window here. And I'm just going to do build and reprogram. So JD40 basic. I'm going to create the hex file. And then using flip, just give it a second. There you go. Now, you guys, I don't know, can you see? Yeah, you can see the whole thing here. Total 11, passed 11, failed 0, which tells me that we have indeed correctly programmed this thing. Now, I'm just going to grab a notepad here. You can see that the Discord channel is there. Don't forget you can use that. But also what I'm going to do is just grab a set of tweezers, or you could grab paper clips. And all you want to do is just check that this thing is going to output characters. And if it outputs a couple characters, that's enough for you to know that it is indeed going to work. Perfect. We have a fully working JD40 PCB, which means we're good to move on to the next step. Sweet. All right, well, this build doesn't actually have any stabilizers. This build doesn't have any stabilizers. It doesn't have any. It doesn't have any switches to trim. So you just kind of move on to the next step, which is getting this top board with some spacers under it. I'll show you exactly how to do that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do the first 4 switches first. Yeah, I'll do the first 4 switches. Okay. So I just happen to have a JD40 right over here. I thought, why not, you know? Why not? Anyways, I'm just going to use that as the basis to tell me a couple of things. Now, one of the reasons that I love building with these Pandas so much is that the Pandas, because they have those the extra legs, those extra stems, basically hole tights, as we said. It means that they're so unlikely to bend. Unlike other pins, unlike other switches, which can have real soft pins. So these ones are real easy to, you just jam 4 of them in. I just want to show you why I'm jamming these 4 in. Basically, what I'm trying to do here, I should just double check that I got this the right way around. Yeah, the long shift is in this side, and the short movable shift is on that side, so this is definitely the right way around. All I'm going to do, look, turn the board over like this, and I'm just going to line this up right in here like that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch in these first 4. Let's take a look on the action cam here. You can see those pins have poked right through there. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect and perfect on that side, even though you can't see them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock these down by putting some solder on them and getting them fixed in place. Now, I've just chosen 4 corners. Now, you notice these bottom rows have multiple positions. So instead of using those, I'm going to go to the first fixed position. Now, if you're building a larger keyboard like a TKL or a 60%, you might choose, instead of the shift key, you might choose the Z key, you might choose the question mark position, or you might choose one of the arrow keys. But again, all you're trying to do here is make sure that you're choosing 4 points of stability for the board to be built around. Cool. And with that, we're going to turn on the solder cam. So you guys know I'm actually building this JD40 for the website. So if any of you guys are interested in buying a pre-assembled JD40, this is one that you might be able to buy. This will go on sale at the end of the show or shortly thereafter. It all depends on how long it takes us to get that stuff up. Okay, 4K solder cam, configure video. Sorry, I've just got to do this. It takes a second. Look, basically what I'm going to do is pull the focus so that this, watch, you'll see it come sharp in a second there. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, it just takes an extra second, and I'm just going to keep that camera control open so that I can change it should I suddenly need to. I believe Pete is using OBS. Yeah, I'm definitely using OBS. 28 watching with 14 likes. Guys, if you haven't already smashed that like button, could you go ahead and smash it now? I'm just about to turn on solder cam here. And just before I do that, I've got to open the door to outside. All right, guys. For those of you who haven't seen solder cam before, you might want to keep your eyes up here in the top left. The reason we have this camera up here is so that you don't get too motion sick, and trust me, it can happen pretty quick because we're going to be moving around real fast. If you haven't already, could you please press the like button now? The more people we get to the show, the more people get to watch solder cam, the more people we get interested in making mechanical keyboards, the better, the better, the better. So I'm just going to get all ready right here. Just going to let this continue to get a little bit hotter. For those of you wondering, I'm using the Hakko FX888D. The link is in the About section below. Yours probably won't come with a 4K webcam attached to it, but hey, stuff like that is totally optional. You know what? I had this problem last time, and I'm having it again. Just gonna put this back for a second. I had this exact problem last time, and it's that there's a little bit. They're just not the cleanest joins. So I'm just gonna add some of the flux to it. I'll just go back and visit this one, so I might as well flux it a little bit. Cool. Alright, headed back to solder cam. Oh, what happened there? Solder cam. That's pretty fakey, that one. Keep your eye on that top left corner if it's all a little too much for you. Whew. Whew. Smoky. Let's see if I can turn this on real quick. Make a keyboard normally like you do, but the keycaps are in a bag randomly picked. I don't understand what you mean, your boyfriend cringe. What are you saying? Make like a crowd bag keyboard? Because I've done that before. And in fact, I got a crap bag. Look at this, ready to go. Next time, you know. Okay, cool. Next thing is put these little legs on. Yeah, I agree. You know, modern integrated circuits, they can take a lot of They can take a lot of abuse. You don't have to worry too much about them. They're only soldered in place. You can desolder them, resolder them. They're pretty much okay. I'm just going to take a quick look over here at the stats, see how many of you guys are actually watching in 4K. Well, most of you are watching in other, so other's okay, I guess. What is that mark? 133 of 450. So, your boy Cringe, basically what I'm up to here is I'm trying to get up enough money to buy a 4K cam. Sorry, not a 4K cam, a 360 4K camera. So that I can put it basically right here, and you guys can look around the room and check out all my desk and check out all the stuff in my drawers and stuff. So basically, I'm fundraising through Super Chat. So if you go ahead and smash that Super Chat button, which is the money, the dollar sign underneath the chat window, you can contribute to the show and you can help. I mean, we're over a third of the way there now. Sorry, over a fourth of the way. We're almost a quarter. We're over a quarter of the way there. We're over a quarter of the way there. So if you'd like to contribute and help us get even closer, basically, I'd love for you guys to be able to have a level of interactivity on this show. I do have a camera 2, which I occasionally activate. Pastor Bjorn is watching in 4K. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to close the door for a second. It's starting to get chilly in here. Okay, the reason I just put these 4 legs on, the Brotaku's up in the house. What's up, Brotaku? The reason I put these 4 legs on is so that I have something to push against as I try to push the rest of the switches in. So that's the reason I do that. I'm just going to make sure this is nice and secure here. .31 watching with 21 likes. Thank you very much to everybody who's joined and who's smashed that like button. If you haven't already, please go ahead and smash that like button now. I was worried that was going to happen, and it did. See, usually the first couple of switches are really hard to get in. And it is no joke right here with these. Okay. Let's go in. Ass first. There we go. Finally got it through. Pain in the butt. Have you got in on any GB recently? Steffi, no, actually, I don't think I have gotten in on any group buys recently. We've been spending all our money on cool new stuff for one-up keyboards. Speaking of which, did you see the new PCBs that I showed off earlier? The new Gone Nerd 60s? Dude, they look awesome. So that's what we've been spending our money on, getting new stuff for one-up keyboards. And you know what? I'm just going to take a break for one quick second here to show off this week's giveaway. For those of you who are new, who've just joined the stream, don't forget this week's giveaway is the gleam.io link in the About section below. Starts with some stickers from Hungerworks Studios. There's another one of Hungerworks Studios stickers. And here as well, some awesome artwork from Hungerworks Studios. There's also stickers from oneupkeyboards.com, and from Cooler Master, from mechanicalkeyboards.com. Sorry, just 1 second as I pull it out of the bag here. oneupkeyboards.com, olkb.com, and mechanicalkeyboards.com. There's a switch tester from mechanicalkeyboards.com, 2 keycap pullers, a switch opener, which is super useful, a keycap from One Up Keyboards. There's also this artisan keycap called Hotkeys Project from mechanicalkeyboards.com, and a DIY USB 6-foot cable from oneupkeyboards.com. That is all in the About section below. Just go check out the gleam.io link. The giveaway is open internationally, so make sure that everybody goes ahead and does that. Cool. Man, it's such a pain in the butt to push these switches through. Is it going to be a limited PCB or permanent? Limited permanent. How's that for an answer? It's going to be one of those things where we're probably, if we run out, especially if we run out quickly enough, we're probably going to order some more, but that colorway is unlikely to be repeated. So we're going to keep changing up the colorway. I think that's the plan, but that black and gold looks so damn good. Yeah, get involved while you can. Well, there's been a sudden dip in numbers, so I can only assume that everybody's gone to the gleam.io link, and that's why everybody's gone away. But when you come back, don't forget to press like on this video. The more likes we get, the more people get to come join the stream. You know what I've got just off to the side here that I wanted to show off? Actually, maybe I'll push this one switch in and then I'm just going to do a quick glory shot on action cam here. That's our progress so far. Yeah, sweet. I just wanted to show off because I have one of these boards. Yeah, we did this as a demo at Maker Faire. I thought it was really cool. It's a real nice way to show the simplicity and beauty of one of these boards. Screws are a little loose there, but isn't it nice and clean? Anyways, this is pretty much identical to the board I'm going to be building today. It's just so simple, and yeah, I I really dig this board. I think it's super cool. Just taking a look. 23 watching with 24 likes. Ooh, and a dislike. Ooh, dislike. I hate it when I click on a stream about keyboard building. The guy's actually building a keyboard. Oh, damn. Dislike. Thank you to everybody who's pressed the like button. And of course, to those of you who pressed subscribe today. Has anybody pressed subscribe? I think I've got a subscribe button on here. Do I? Yeah, a couple of people pressed subscribe. Cool. You know, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash subscribe. Pastor Bjorn at skiwithpete says, I ended up ordering both Zelio and Gateron switch sample packs and a single Panda B-Sun brown switch. This will tell me and make the most informed choice on the best tactile, non-clicky switch. Cool. My favorite is the Zelio 67 gram, but don't let my bias affect your decision making. It's just my personal favorite. You should come back and let me know which one turned out to be your favorite. I'm definitely interested to know. Do you still like the Panda Zelios combination? Absolutely, Steffi. It's still my favorite. I'm currently using that one at work, and yeah, it's my favorite. Is that a 1.5U? It must be. Must be. Where's my... Yeah, because that's a 1U. I mean, it can't get closer than that. The Brotaku's out. Alright, see you, buddy. JB. Hey, Pete, do you guys sell any silent switches? We don't currently sell any silent switches, but we're looking to add some in the near future. Check back soon. Yeah. Check back soon. I understand that they've got a certain application. I decided to build some for my office. They're not that much more silent than like regular switches, but I understand the need for them. So we don't sell any currently, but we will soon. To answer the question for a second time, exactly the way I answered the first time. Okay, this bottom row, I'm not really sure how to do it here, so I'm just going to dump these out. Okay, I know that these are going to go, that goes over on the enter side. This and this are going to go somewhere here. Super is going to be one of the keys. Alright, let's start getting this lined up here. There's another menu. Shift isn't one of them. Nor is enter. Control and function are. Okay, I'm putting this shift key on really for one reason and one reason alone. So I can tell where the edge is. And with the edge, then I can tell that I want my first key, which is control, to line up on the outside with this key. Perfect. Okay, now that I've got control in place, it goes function. Yeah. And then alt. I don't have an alt up yet. There's alt. Put this on sideways here. Okay, there's alt. Still put it on sideways. Rah. All right, alt. Okay, and then after alt, the next one over is super. And super actually only has one space it can fit in. And then we have the first space bar. And then we have the second space bar. Okay. Now I can remove these keycaps. And place them on the other side. I actually have a keycap remover, so I don't need to try to use my fingernails. Have you ordered the plank light? I have not yet ordered the plank light, but I would like to get my hands on one. Definitely something I would like to get my hands on. Alright, and then going out the other side here. Just going to go one on super. Super, and then might as well do it in order. Alt, super, alt, function. Remember, guys, always wear eye protection whenever you're building a keyboard. The last thing you want to do in the middle of a keyboard build is have to run to the hospital. All right, with 27 viewers here. If you haven't already smashed that like button, go ahead and smash it now. We're headed into the final phases here. Just about to solder in the majority of the switches. I'm just going to open up my outside door in order to do it. Make sure it's all the way pressed down everywhere. Okay, just going to open the door and then turn on the soldering iron. Don't forget about all the cool stuff in the giveaway. It's all in the gleam.io link in the About section below. Go check that out. For those of you who haven't seen this before, don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. This is the solder cam. And if you haven't seen it before, keep your eye up in the top left if you're feeling a little motion sick, which may just happen. BM McWord is in the house. Looks like Mange HD also just arrived. What's up, dudes? Alright, here we go. You know what? I did it again. Basically, I want to put some more of this flux on these guys because that wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. Popping a quick amount of flux on here. It's not exactly a complicated procedure, but I can show it, I suppose. Let me just switch over to action cam. You can see it's just a little drops that I'm adding to each of the pins, just so any little residue is taken off of there. Now, I use rosin core solder, but for whatever reason it's not sticking that well to these things, so I'm just going to... Rosin core solder basically has flux already on the inside of it. I see the comment about using DSA switches. I wasn't able to read the whole thing because I'm trying to get back to this, but the question was about whether I prefer them for 40%, or if there was another reason that I use them. It is difficult to find cherry profile on small boards like this. We approached Signature Plastics to make keycap sets for the JD40, and the best and most economical use of the time and money was to go for DSAs, which is why we went that route. But there's no reason in particular. I mean, I think that they're small and efficient the same way that the board is, which kind of complements them. Like I don't see much point in going with an SA, for example, but that's not to say you couldn't go with an SA. That was a little garbagey. Just gonna fix that up. Don't like it when they're that garbagey. Sergey, hello. Welcome to the stream. If you haven't already, make sure you crank it up to full 4K, because right now we're soldering at full 4K resolution. Starting to get cold over there, Steph?
I brought my,
What's that?
I brought my poncho thing.
You brought your poncho?
Yeah, to try and fit one. But yes, I can feel the cold coming in.
I'm under the lights, so I'm not that bad. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're here and you've been here a little while and you haven't already commented or said hello, go ahead and do that now. If you happen to be watching this on Reddit, don't forget to come over to the main YouTube channel so that you can comment and participate in the stream. And also check for all the cool links in the About section below. If you'd like to contribute to the show, you can do so with Super Chat. We're at 133 of our $450 target to add 4K 360 streaming. So let you guys look around, see all the cool stuff on my desk. Don't forget, if you're feeling a little motion sick, keep your eye on that top left corner. I know with this happening in 4K, it can be a little bit unnerving. Especially if you're watching this on your 80-inch TV at home, which I assume most of you are. Are you guys keeping me honest here? Have I missed any? Sure, the chat is pretty lively even as I go quiet. I'm sorry that I can't look up. I'm just trying to focus. Don't forget eye protection, guys. Got to wear eye protection whenever you do any keyboarding work like this. I wear glasses, but if I didn't, I would definitely be wearing some goggles to keep me safe. We're on the martini. Yeah, sweet. I saw somebody doing a tutorial on how to solder keyboards. And hey, what did they say, Steph? That you had to clean your tip between every switch. Like, my God. I'll be here for days. Cool. Just going to give the board a quick once-over. Check that I have indeed soldered all of the pins. Sweet. All right. Not really. Daedalus says, excuse Pete, we're all entranced by solder cam TM. I think I'm the only one who does the solder cam. I think I'm the I mean, I haven't seen it anywhere else. Okay, well, a couple more bits to get done here. Let's start working on the back. So let's just double check here. So the back actually is this way around. So that means that this will need a sticker applied to it. Sorry, you're going to see the back of my head here because these stickers aren't straight inside the packets, but the stickers aren't straight inside the packets, but the carbon fiber lines give a pretty good guide, so you can, if you get the top edge right, usually you're in business. All right, so there's that. I'll flip this over and we'll put these legs in. Mange HD says, I think you're the only one who would go through the hassle of soldering with a 4K webcam mounted to your iron. I think you're right, man. The crazy things that I would do for you guys. You don't even know. You don't even know the half of it. That's what I'm all about. $27 watching now. How many likes? We're at 29 likes. Somebody want to go ahead and smash that and get that up to 30? Bureaucrat. Done. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Appreciate that. All right. Let's, you know what? My screwdriver's over on the other side of the room, so I'm going to ask if my lovely wife and assistant. Lovely wife, could you be my assistant?
Where is it?
It's over on the desk with the Cooler Master.
Oh, your kit.
Yeah, I need my screwdriver kit.
Yep.
Thank you, darling. Programmed in some animations, but I hardly ever use them. Here, let's just use one to... Yeah! Boom! I got another animation too, which is this one. Have you guys seen this one? Oh, it didn't do anything. No! It's gone. You know about my explosion one. Cover your ears. BN McWhort, nice pro tip then. BN McWhort says what you can do is put a little bit of glue and a little bit of Loctite 242 inside these screws so that they don't come loose. Grand idea. All right, let's flip this puppy over. This screwdriver set, by the way, is from iFixit. It's totally the best screwdriver set. They don't pay me or anything to say that. I just totally believe it. It's a totally awesome screwdriver set. If you're wondering about what to ask for Christmas, say, hey, I'd really like a super high quality screwdriver set. Because in the end, you're probably going to end up using it a lot. And this one's a totally dope one. BM McWhort says, I agree, but get the bigger set if you want one. Nice. Now I know what to ask for Christmas. Alrighty then. Just before I put these keycaps on, don't forget to go into the About section below and sign up with the gleam.io link to join in this week's giveaway. There's stickers in here from Hungerworks Studios, mechanicalkeyboards.com, olkb.com, oneupkeyboards.com. There's a cable kit from One Up Keyboards. There's a keycap from One Up Keyboards. There's an artisan keycap from mechanicalkeyboards.com, a switch tester, a switch openers, and 2 keycap pullers from mechanicalkeyboards.com. Totally worth going and checking that out. It's the gleam.io link in the About section below, and we don't use the email information for anything other than to contact the winner. That's the only reason ever, now and forever, to contact anybody using that. So go ahead. It's for the subscribers to this channel, so if you're already subscribed, you're basically already in. Where are screwdrivers? Never checked those out. I might have to check that out. I'm just going to give you guys a little fly. A little flyby. Why not, right? Why not? Are there any other YouTubers who've got an action cam set up on a swivel like that? Don't know. QWERT. These are double shot DSAs, in case you guys were wondering. These are the nice ones. Double shot means that they use two colors of plastic. These aren't dyed on the keycap. There's one mold made with a black mold, and then another mold made once you put the black one in, and it fills it, so you get this awesome, never wears down keycap. YUIO. One up. Disco Frog, what's going on? Our GMK keycaps cherry profile. They're actually the only cherry profile keycaps, so far as I know. Everything else is everything else is OEM or DCS. Although JTK might consider themselves. That's like a trivia question. Is anybody here who knows the answer to that? JTK and GMK might be the only two. But I reserve the right to be wrong on that. Oh, made a mistake there. Puller. It's YUIO. I used to use one of these 40% as my everyday keyboard until I started working in finance. Then I needed some numbers. Just kept having to punch in a lot of numbers. Oh, that should be function over there. But yeah, I mean, it is a great keyboard. Super portable. And like I say, this keyboard in particular will be for sale at oneupkeyboards.com. Probably in a couple days. If you'd like it before it goes up on the website, just ask. But it'll probably take me a couple days to get it up on the website. Just because you have to take pictures of it, we got to write the description, all that sort of stuff. But if you want it between now and then, feel free to ask. All right, just going to do a little bit of tidying up around here. Cool. Now we're going to cut in close for this. Sweet. Look at that. I was riding a little high there. Yeah, so was that E. Any others? No, that's pretty clean. Look how cute that damn thing is. Look at it. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to zoom in on the overhead just so you guys get a look at this. Just going to try to get it in focus here. That is focus. Just such a little board. That is the JD40 Carbon Fiber 40% kit from One Up Keyboards. Real carbon fiber, of course. With the DSA One Up Keyboards keycaps from Signature Plastics. With Panda switches. And the JD40 Mark II fully programmable PCB. That's not just you. There you go. JB1830 is in the house. What's going on, JB? Let's go through the giveaway one more time here. Let me back this out. Wide fast. And then make sure that I got it in. No. Let's go through that one more time here. This week's giveaway, it's in the About section below. It's the gleam.io link. There's the Hotkeys Project Artisan Keycap from mechanicalkeyboards.com. There's a 6-foot Starry Night DIY mini USB cable kit from One Up Keyboards. There's a sticker from One Up Keyboards. There's another sticker from One Up Keyboards. There's this switch tester from mechanicalkeyboards.com, switch opener from mechanicalkeyboards.com, and 2 keycap pullers, as well as from oneupkeyboards.com, this keycap. And then we're onto the stickers. From Hungerworks Studio, there's this big sticker, here you go, and 2 more from Hungerworks Studios. There's also a sticker from mechanicalkeyboards.com and Cooler Master, as well as olkb.com. Go check in the About section below, just down here, for the gleam.io link. As I said before, we don't use your email for anything other than to contact you. If you'd like to sign up for the One Up Keyboards newsletter, go to oneupkeyboards.com and do that. I'd love for you guys to do that, but that is not what this contest is about. We don't gather any of your information for any reason other than to contact the winner. That's it. After that, it is not reused for any purpose. And to be honest, I've used Gleam.io for a while now. They don't bug you. They're not interested in your personal information or any of that stuff. They don't send you spammy emails. It's all good from them. Cool. That's the giveaway. That is available internationally for all you people who live internationally. Awesome. My phone's buzzing here. I'm just going to take a quick look. Yep. Just got a couple text messages, that's all. Just wanted to make sure that we were all good and all clear. Go ahead, check out that link in the gleam.io section. And I'm just going to show off the other thing that we got in this week. It arrived late last night. JB, you wouldn't have seen it. Even though Steph did send it to you, I'm pretty sure she sent you a text about it. Look at that. Oh, she's so pretty. The One Up Keyboards logoed, look at that, Gone Nerd PCB. It's a Gone Nerd 60. It's great for a 60% PCB. So that's the brand new Gone Nerd PCB that's just shown up at One Up Keyboards. You can go check that out. This is the giveaway for this week. And this is the keyboard that we've just been building. So that giveaway, I think it's open for another week. This is that demo that I had out earlier. This is the JD40. Before you put the switches and the PCB and the keycaps on there, real simple, real light. That's the before. That's the after. Thank you again to everybody who came by and hung out with us today. If you guys have any comments or questions, anything you want to chat about, don't forget to go into the About section below and go check out the Discord link. You know what I haven't done? I haven't done the keyboard tester. I should probably do that. Surprising that I neglected that. No super chats as yet today. No super chats. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's a Q. I'm going to press the escape first. Yeah, Q. So this key is my up arrow. You can see the up arrow going there. So that would make these three my other arrows. And then menu, of course, won't show up anything here, but this space bar should. Whoops, that was my Windows key. And there's control there. So that is a fully working keyboard. Sweet. Well, thank you again to everybody who... what universal plates? Universal plates, or that's Gone Nerd. Yeah, universal plates. It also fits the LJD61 up. Basically fits all of the 60% BM McCourt. Cool. Well, thank you again to everybody who tuned in today. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. I'm going to get out of here, but don't forget that the chat continues over on the Discord. The Discord is available in the About section below, or maybe Mange HD will post it in the comment section. Thank you again to everybody who tuned in today, to everybody who turned up. Don't forget about that gleam.io link. I can't say it enough times. To all people, 38 of you who pressed like, thank you again. I look forward to hanging out with you guys again very soon. I don't know when, but there's a possibility I could hang out with you tomorrow or later this week. But it's almost Christmas, and for Christmas we're going to be going away. There's some week of Christmas streams we might be able to get on the cards, but it's unlikely that we're going to hang out with you. What, from the 22nd to the yeah, from the 22nd to the 29th, we're away? 28th, something like that. All right, guys, thanks again for hanging out. We'll see you all back again soon.